Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. I, of course, am your host this week, and we are coming at you with part 2 of Guerrilla Warfare 2022, and we are kicking things off with a bang with the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. And he is taking on the American Wolf, Davey Richards. That's right, Davey Richards, Kenny Omega, kicking things off to start this show. And before we get any further underway, make sure if you haven't yet to subscribe to the channel. If you could, leave a like on the video. Also, share the video. Leave a comment. That would greatly be appreciated. And if you missed any of the previous TGPW shows, I will put an iCard in the video with a link to the playlist, which will include all of the TGPW shows from start until now, so you can get caught up on all the TGPW shows if you missed any of them. But here we are with Kenny Omega, Davey Richards. Kenny Omega making his return to TGPW. Take on Davey Richards. Omega is 4-2 in singles matches, while Richards is 3-3. Davey's looking to bounce back after his loss to Brody King at Honor Never Dies in January. There's a cover, just a 1 count. Well, Omega's last appearance was a loss to Stronghearts in the opening round of the T3 2021, teaming with the Young Bucks in September. And these two are no stranger to one another. They have wrestled each other previously, but have not wrestled each other one-on-one in over a decade. Their last singles match coming in 2011. Kenny Omega leads the series over Davey Richards 4-3 in 7 matches. Can the American Wolf even the score, or will the cleaner pick up the win en route to the TGPW Championship? There's a pendulum backbreaker by Kenny as he just stretches Richards over his knee. Slips through, avoiding the contact, does Omega, but can't avoid that vertical suplex for Davey Richards. Now a drop toe hold from Richards. Richards with a stinging knife edge chop to the chest of Omega. Omega with a scoop and a slam. But a drop toe hold from Richards. Jockeying for position here as they trade forearm strikes. There's a vertical suplex. Back and forth they go, leaping enziguri by Richards, but Omega's back to his feet first. Blocks that attempted strike. Tiger Driver 98 out of nowhere from Kenny Omega. What's he thinking here? Another Tiger Driver 98. And now hooks the leg, goes for the cover, gets 2 and a 2.9 kick out for Davey Richards. Match could have been over right there. And a third Tiger Driver 98. Is that enough? 2 and no. Another 2.9 kick out from Davey Richards. Showing his resiliency. Oh no. One-winged angel. One-winged angel. One-winged angel, and it's over like that. Kenny Omega with an emphatic statement victory here over Davey Richards in the opening contest. Guerrilla Warfare Part 2. Match number 2 here in TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022 Part 2 is another singles contest Making his way to the ring, representing the DWC, the Detroit Wrestling Connection, is the leader of Kayfabe, the People's Band, the Black Man, Koko T. Ware. And his opponent, making his TGPW debut and representing Wealth and Influence, it is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. This is another matchup between the DWC and Wealth and Influence. We saw in part 1 Jason Powell take on EC3 of the Wealth and Influence. And that one, Wealth and Influence victorious over DWC as EC3 beat Powell in that contest. We'll see what happens here between the DWC and Wealth and Influence. Can DWC even up the score? Or will Wealth and Influence pick up another win here? As I mentioned, MJF making his TGPW debut as another new member of Ted DiBiase's Wealth and Influence stable. Of course, EC3, another new member of Wealth and Influence. So Wealth and Influence now made up of Ted DiBiase, Sasha Banks, the aforementioned EC3, and now MJF. And of course, Black Man Koko T. Ware, representative of Detroit Wrestling Connection. Koko is coming off a string of singles losses, having lost his last 3 singles matches in a row. So the question here is, can Koko get off the schneid, or will MJF prove he's better than Koko? There's a cover by Koko and just a 1 count in MJF. Big headbutt from the Black Man, Koko T. Ware. Scooping a slam by MJF into the Boston Crab. Shot off the ropes as MJF back body drop by Koko into a cover, just a 1. A chop and then throws him into the corner. Might have been looking for something there, but thought when MJF comes out of the corner, takes a sidewalk slam. Series of strikes from MJF. Gets that back elbow in the corner that he was looking for earlier. Nice reversal by MJF of the attempted suplex into one of his own, sending Koko tumbling to the floor, but Koko quickly back in, taking the fight to MJF. Again with a back elbow, goes behind, hits him with that elbow strike to the back of the neck. But now MJF sends him into the red corner. But a hip toss from Koko out of nowhere caught MJF by surprise. There's a little dance and a cover after the knife edge chop and a 2 count. Perhaps maybe taking the time to showboat might have cost him there. Rolling elbow by MJF there. But Koko comes back with a headbutt. Counter by MJF. He goes behind, but a counter by Koko. Evenly matched are these two. Nice arm wringer. Almost like a divorce court by MJF. Had to think he's trying to soften the arm up for that arm breaker he calls Salt of the Earth. Now they're fighting on the outside. Series of headbutts from Koko, then drops an elbow on the chest of MJF. MJF sends Koko into the barricade. But Koko comes back with a shot to the face. And they get back in the ring at the count of 9. 20 count on the floor here in TGPW, if you didn't know. Again, that divorce court goes to the Boston Crab again. Towards the center of the ring on the Guerrilla Warfare logo there. Series of strikes, but a counter into another arm drag by Koko. Koko with the bird buster, center of the ring. This could be it right here. Shoulders down, 2 and 3. No! MJF out at 2.9. Says referee 2 count Lou Tefano again. Targeting the arms MJF, but a hip toss from Koko. Has MJF stunned, but MJF comes back with a back elbow and then goes back after the arm again. See a lot of the offense focused on that left arm of Koko. MJF obviously has a strategy here. And now just blatant rake of the face. Nothing fancy there. Koko with a back body drop and now grabs a hold of the leg. Got a grapevine hold applied to the leg of MJF. Wait a minute. I think he just hit him with that ring. A dynamite diamond ring to the head of Koko, but a 2.9. But back to the arm goes MJF. Caught him coming in with that lariat to MJF. But Koko with a series of headbutts now. Hooks the leg. Did he get him? 2 and 3. No. Again, 2.9. Just got the shoulder up, did MJF. And both men go down. Then back to their feet. Headbutt from Koko. Koko off the ropes. Hits a picture-perfect drop kick to take down MJF. MJF shoots him into the buckle. Throws him onto the apron now. What's he thinking here? Oh! That could be it. The heat seeker from MJF and gets a 2 count. Does MJF off the heat seeker. And again with that diamond ring. Is that it? 2 and no. Kick out at 2 from Koko. Rolling elbow from MJF. But a sidewalk slam from Koko. Double underhook backbreaker from MJF. But Koko fights back with headbutts. MJF is in a daze, but look at this. MJF just stole Koko's move, the Bird Buster on the black man, Koko T. Ware. MJF with another lariat. Goes behind a half and half suplex on Koko and again to the arm. Continuing his assault on the arm of Koko, but Koko with that atomic drop. MJF setting him up in the corner, going for the heat seeker again. Got it. Hits the heat seeker. Is that it? 2 and no. 1, 2 and no. Drop kick from Koko. Series of headbutts in the corner, takes down MJF. And another headbutt. 2 and no. Koko using those headbutts to effectiveness. There's the Bird Buster. Is that going to be enough? Drags him out. Center of the ring. Shoulders down and the 2 count. On that cover by Koko. Back body drop. Shoots him off. Nice arm drag by Koko. Koko goes after the leg of MJF again. MJF, you could see, trying to inch his way towards the ropes. Sidewalk slam by Koko. And now a series of headbutts. MJF in some trouble now. As soon as I say that, he comes back, targeting the arm again. But Koko with a sidewalk slam. You can see he's in a daze right now. Double underhook backbreaker again from MJF. And now they trade strikes. And just ripping and tearing at the face of Koko. It's MJF. Nothing fancy there. Birdbuster. That could be it. 2 and 3. He got him. Big win for Koko T, whereas he ends his losing streak, defeating MJF and evens up the score between DWC and Wealth and Influence. All right, we are ready for match number 3 here. It is a trios contest. Introducing first, making their way to the ring. It is the team of Nacho Clown, Gobaldi, and Cypher, the Sideshow. And their opponents making their way to the ring, representing Bullet Club. It is the team of the Guerrillas of Destiny, Tama, Tonga, and Tangaloa, and Hikuleo. All right, the good to bad guy, Tama Tonga, and Nacho Clown starting this one off. After helping Steve Ahrendt rid TGPW of TATS, the Sideshow take on the returning Bullet Club. The Guerrillas of Destiny and Hikuleo were last seen in the semifinals of the T3 2021 in September. They would lose to eventual tournament winners Stronghearts. The sons of the legendary Haku are looking to earn a rematch with Stronghearts. Well, if the Sideshow could defeat their world-traveled opponents, it would be a huge feather in their cap. Which team will pick up the win in this trios contest? And as you can see, the Bullet Club team, never alone. They are accompanied by Jado, heel master Jado at ringside. And in the corner of the Sideshow is the freaky Fester, who we saw in part 1 when they took on Effie. A singles match. Which again, if you haven't seen that match, go back and watch it. Part of the playlist. There's also going to be a separate playlist with just all of the Guerrilla Warfare shows. Of course, Effie coming up short in that match against... Actually, excuse me. Effie picking up the win in that match. Fester coming up short in that match. Here we got the two biggest men in the match, Hikuleo and Cypher. As Gobaldi is tagged in. Snap suplex by Gobaldi on the youngest of the three brothers that make up this team of God and Hikuleo. Tag made to the silverback Tangaloa. As in comes Nacho Clown, double drop kick by the clowns here, Gobaldi and Nacho Clown. Scooping a slam, follows it up with a leg drop. Does Tangaloa and in the mix section, then stomps away at Nacho Clown, who tags back in to Gobaldi. Back and forth trading strikes are Gobaldi and Tangaloa. Gobaldi gets the better of that exchange, shoots off the ropes, but puts on the brakes as Tangaloa's back to his feet. Corner clothesline, but a side headlock by Tangaloa trying to grind this thing down. But a DDT from Gobaldi. There's an eat defeat. Is that it? 2.9 kick out from Tangaloa. You could see his brothers trying to get in there, but Tangaloa had to kick out on his own power. His brothers weren't there in time to cut off the attempted pin. You see Cypher in there now. Nothing fancy about that. A stomach claw by Cypher. Tangaloa gets taken down. Sorry, Tonga, rather. Excuse me. Nice reversal out of the suplex attempt and then a drop kick to the back of the big man Cypher. And then comes Gobaldi. Snap suplex by Gobaldi. Hikuleo in there now. Oh no, Gobaldi collides with our referee 2-count Lou Tafano as there's a double suplex, but there's nobody there to count. As all three members of the Sideshow in the ring at the same time. Caught the foot, but a enziguri from Nacho Clown. There's a cross-arm camel clutch. Gobaldi trying to fight off all three members of Bullet Club here. But a pendulum backbreaker by Hikuleo. And just slams his head into the mat. Nothing fancy there as a tag is made to the Nacho Clown. As Gobaldi is sent to the floor, Nacho Clown decides he's going to do a little dance. Well, outside the ring, Cypher and Hikuleo going at it. Inside the ring, we got GOD with Gobaldi and Nacho Clown. As Gobaldi hits the eat defeat on Tangaloa. Power bomb on the floor by Cypher on Hikuleo, who gets back in the ring. A count of 14. Nacho and Hikuleo going at it here. Super kick from Nacho, but a big boot from Hikuleo. So he gets the better of that exchange and tags at his brother, Tonga. Nacho with the frog splash from the top, but Hikuleo is not the legal man here. Wait a minute. Magic Killer. That could be it. Magic Killer gets 2.9 as a kick out from Nacho Clown. Spinning soul butt into the figure four. Hikuleo breaks it up. As Tonga gets tossed. Back and forth go Gobaldi and Tonga here. Drop kick by Nacho Clown. Headbutt from Tonga as he tags in his brother Tangaloa. Oh, there it is, the ape shit. But Gobaldi is back on his feet and quickly hits a super kick. Things are breaking down here now. Looks like Tangaloa got thrown to the outside. Hikuleo gets suplexed out of the ring. There's a power bomb with a pin and just a 2 count. Tama finally gets out of the ring, and in comes the big man Cypher. Shoulder breaker on Tangaloa. Samoan drop sends Cypher to the floor, and he's on the wrong side of the tracks, if you will. But now everybody brawling on the floor here. There's a double suplex by the brothers. Choke bomb on Nacho Clown. Everybody gets back in the ring. There's a famouser. No, that was the playmaker, the overdrive, whatever you want to call it. There's a spear from Tama on Cypher, and there's the Tongan twist. But Cypher, feeling no effects on that from that move, back to his feet, hits a short arm clothesline and tags in Gobaldi. Magic killer on Gobaldi. Cradle DDT. I believe he calls that the head shrinker. Oh my goodness, what a big boot, sending Gobaldi tumbling over the ropes to the floor, right out there in front of Jado. Everybody fighting on the outside except for Cypher, who's still in the ring. Referee up to 15. Hikuleo and Cypher going at it now. In the ring, choke bomb by Hikuleo on Gobaldi. Is that enough? 2 and 3. The Bullet Club team pick up the win over the Sideshow here in this trios contest. Match number 4 here in part 2 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022 is another singles contest. Making his way to the ring, representing Puerto Rico, is the PR Dance Machine, Axel Rico. And his opponent making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois. It is Skye Blue. Axel Rico, Skye Blue, these two both blame each other for the loss at the T3, that Trios Tournament 2021 in September when Fish Sticks and Friends, as the team of Steve Ahrendt, Axel Rico, Skye Blue, lost to the Alliance to End Steve team, which of course was CNT Destruction, Chris Miller, Cody James, and Metalhead. And they've always had a hate-hate relationship. And now they go at it one-on-one here at Guerrilla Warfare. A series of moonsaults from the top by Axel Rico gets just a 1 count on Skye Blue. Tying her up now. Like a pretzel. And some might say that Axel Rico is jealous of Skye Blue. There's a cover and just a 1 count. And Skye Blue has seen some success in various promotions, including AEW. And is a beloved wrestler in the Chicago area. Whereas Axel Rico is the opposite. There's the standing sliced bread. That could be it. 2.9 kick out from Axel Rico. Oh, and he hits the famouser. And a standing moonsault press. Is that it? 2.9 kick out from Skye Blue. Super kick from Axel Rico. Axel Rico takes out time out the taunt, but that may have cost him. Sliced bread. Again a 2.9 kick out from Axel Rico. Sky Blue just shoves Rico across the ring. Now she goes up top. It's a splash. But Rico gets the rope break. Rico with a splash of his own from the top. Back and forth these two go. There's a Molly Star cradle from Axel. Rico. Did he get her? No. Kick out of 2 from Skye. Skye sending the turnbuckle. Rico setting her up in the tree of woe. And now chopping away at Sky Blue. Standing slice bread again from Sky Blue. Did she get him this time? 2 and no. Again, Axel Rico out at 2.9. Russian leg sweep. To the top goes Rico. What a bulldog off the top by Axel Rico. Follows it up with a super kick. Excuse me. Rico off the ropes. Hits that uppercut. What a kick by Sky Blue, that Brazilian kick to the back of the head of Axel Rico, and there's a neck breaker. And she sends him into the turnbuckle, and now kicking away at Axel Rico, and now doing a cartwheel. These two have been going at it back and forth. There's a Golden Gate swing. Basement dropkick by Axel Rico, just a shot to the face. Takes her down like a sack of hot rocks. Splash from the top by Rico. He goes for another and connects. And now a moonsault out of the corner from Axel Rico. These two have been going at it back and forth at a high pace. Suplex reversal by Skye. And now she does another cartwheel. Super kick from Rico right on the jaw. Axel with the famouser again. Follows up with standing moonsault press. Did he get her? 2 and 3. Axel Rico with a statement victory here over Sky Blue and celebrates by doing a little dance. All right, we are ready for match number 5 here. Part 2 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022. It is an Atomicos match making their way to the ring. It is the team of Azume, Momo Watanabe, Seiya Kamitani, Utami Hayashishita. It is Queen's Quest. And their opponents making their way to the ring. It is the team of Ronda Rousey, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Camille, the Final Girls. All right, Camille and Utami starting this one off. Camille immediately locks on a Boston Crab. Nice takedown by Utami and another one into the guard, but a reversal by Camille. Momo is now tagged in, and here comes Ronda Rousey. Ugh, easy for me to say. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Bianca Belair, the EST, in there now. Seiya Kamitani getting her first taste of action in this match. Saya with a quick cover, not even a 1 count on Belair. Drop toe hold by Saya. Saya just shoves Bianca all the way out of the ring to the floor as she gets back in immediately and makes a tag to Jade. Jade and Saya going at it now. Exchanging strikes. Saya gets the better of that exchange. Dragging the bigger Cargill over. Jackknife cover with a bridge. Not even a 1 count. The forearms from Cargill, but Saya tags in Azume. Jade with a cover on Azume, not even a 1 count. Into the turnbuckle goes Jade. Stomping a mud hole as Azume, and now she's just choking her with her boot right across the throat. Little vicious side of Azume coming out here in this one. Standing switch reversal, takes down the bigger Jade, does Azume. Goes for a quick cover, gets 1, and that's all. Momo and Camille now legal participants in this one. Of course, Jade and Camille, a tag team in TGPW known as Death by Snoo Snoo. They came up short against tag team champions Kurt Angle and the Patriot last month. And they failed to beat the champions at Emerald Dawn. Scooping a slam by Momo on Camille as Bianca's tagged in. Of course, we saw the final girls take on the Slashers. And here's a golden trigger by Saya and Momo. Nice teamwork, jackknife cover with the bridge, but a rope break as Bianca with the Guerrilla press slam showing off her strength. She tags in Camille. But yes, the final girls picked up the win over the Slashers back in November at Mass Hysteria. The Slashers being Boogeyman, not that Boogeyman. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare Freddy Krueger, Super Leather, and Jason the Terrible. Meanwhile, Queen's Quest in the last several months had been embroiled in a feud with Circus of Slime. Circus of Slime seemingly getting the last laugh in that one. Ronda showing off her MMA skills here. Gets double power bombed and eats a PK from Momo as we see the teamwork on display at Queen's Quest. But Ronda just grabbing a hold of both of her arms, trying to rip them out of socket. Uh-oh. Golden trigger on Bianca as Ronda tags in Camille. Shoots in, but a reversal by Utami, and then a reversal once again by Ronda in a hammerlock. Here's an STO from Camille. Or sorry, by Utami to Camille. Had her in that single leg crab as Momo is up in the vertical suplex. Let her hang there for a while before she dropped her. Did Camille. There's a choke. That guillotine choke with the scissors, the body scissors. But a choke slam by Camille only gets one before Azume breaks it up. Cross arm breaker by Momo on Camille as they triple team Ronda. Bianca in there now. She gets locked in the single leg crab. Once again, that guillotine choke. But Jade Cargill running over Momo. But Momo quickly shoots out of the corner, dragging Jade back towards her side of the ring. And tags in Seiya as a double drop kick from Momo and Seiya there. There's a pinning combination. Bianca there to break it up, though. Everyone's in the ring right now. Double back suplex on Bianca. Jade sends Seiya into the blue corner. But an inside cradle out of nowhere. But a rope break. It's all breaking down here. Camille and Azume in there. Seiya sends Jade into the Seiya sent into the corner courtesy of Jade. Back and forth. Both women go down, but Jade back to her feet first, makes a tag. Bianca and Jade double suplex Seiya out of the ring. As now Ronda, Camille, and Jade are on the outside with Seiya. Inside the ring, Bianca is in there with 3 members of Queen's Quest. Seiya trying to fight off 3 women on the outside while Bianca gets German suplexed by Utami. Seiya in a daze gets back in the ring though, avoiding a count out. Scooping a slam on Bianca. She tags Azume. She hits a drop kick on a dazed Bianca. Belair caught in a backslide. Did Azume get her? No. 2 count. Before it's broken up. Double suplex by Death by Snoo on Momo. Snap suplex by Azume on Bianca Belair. I believe, yes, Azume is the legal woman for her team. As now Jade is now legal. Apologize. Hard to try to keep track of who's legal in this match. Double stop off the top by Azume. Hooks the leg as she sits on the chest of Jade, but it's quickly broken up. There's a total elimination on Momo as Belair is set into the corner. What a lariat by Jade, turning Azume inside out. Samoan drop from Jade. But a kick to the midsection and a kick to the side of the head as Azume tags in Kamitani. There's a 3D by Azume and Kamitani there. Another vicious lariat by Jade, and there it is. Jaded in the center of the ring on Seiya. Is this it? 2 and no. Utami there at the last second to break it up, but she eats the total elimination as there's a golden trigger on Bianca Belair. Seiya drop kicks Jade out of the ring. Another total elimination by Ronda and Camille on Seiya. And we got a collision there. It looked like Jade ran into Utami. Seiya with a drop kick. Jade lands on the center logo. Pendulum backbreaker by Jade as he tags in her partner Camille. Another stiff lariat. There's a Cobra clutch and that's it. Seiya Kamitani no chance, but has to tap out as the final girls pick up another win in Atomico's action. There we go. Deathmatch Championship on the line here. In match number 6, this landmine deathmatch, Abdullah the Butcher defending the title against Hayabusa. Of course, Abdullah the Butcher coming off of that loss to Go Shiozaki at Emerald Dawn, in which he failed to capture the TGPW Championship. And right away, Hayabusa is sent into the landmines on the floor, and he is a bloody mess. But yes, Abdullah undefeated in singles matches in TGPW to that point before he lost to Shiozaki last month in his bid to become TGPW champion. Of course, the deathmatch title was not on the line in that match. But Abdullah's got to refocus here on defending his deathmatch championship. His challenger, of course, the legendary Hayabusa. So will the Phoenix rise from the ashes to defeat the Madman from the Sudan? Or will Abdullah's dominant reign continue? There's a low blow from the Butcher as he grabs a baseball bat. There's a rock bottom by Hayabusa. And there it is, the signature weapon of Abdullah the Butcher, the fork. Digging it into the forehead of Hayabusa. Hayabusa with that senton off the ropes. Into the camel clutch goes Abdullah. Now, one thing that might be to a disadvantage to Hayabusa in this match is the fact that he cannot climb the top turnbuckle. You know he loves to fly off the top rope, but with those boards in the corner with fluorescent light tubes in his way, he cannot perform any moves off the top rope. Frank Itsushi is our referee for this match. Deathmatch referee Frank Itsushi. Into the tubes goes Abdullah. Spinning soul butt by Hayabusa caught Abdullah coming in off the ropes. German suplex with a bridge on the big man Abdullah. I have no idea how he got that man over, as Abdullah is a mass of humanity. Now wearing out Hayabusa with that steel chair. Swings wildly and misses, but sends Hayabusa face first into the tubes. He grabs another steel chair. There's a Emerald Flosion by Hayabusa. Irish whip reversal by Abdullah sends Hayabusa into the glass. There's a Falcon Arrow, but a rope break is there to save Abdullah. Another Falcon Arrow, and again the pointed shoe of Abdullah on that bottom rope. Drags him out this time, cover two, and no. Abdullah got the shoulder up. There's another Emerald Flosion. Spinning chop. But a rake to the eyes by Abdullah. But a DDT from Hayabusa takes down Abdullah. Falcon Arrow once again. He did the deal. Did he get him? Two, and nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Emerald Flosion again from Hayabusa. Abdullah won the Deathmatch Show 3 tournament, defeating Jun Kasai, Nightmare Freddy, Zandig, and Onita en route to winning the tournament, then defeating Deathmatch champion Arrow Boy to win the title. He'd follow that up by defeating Necro Butcher at Mass Hysteria 2.9 by Hayabusa. He nearly beat Abdullah. There's the Butcher's elbow drop there. The Butcher's axe, if you will. Abdullah is stunned. Backbreaker by Hayabusa. But a jawbreaker by the Butcher as he grabs that steel chair. But yes, he beat Necro Butcher at Mass Hysteria Part 2 to retain the Deathmatch title. Then last month at Fate of Fire Pro, beat Nick Gage to retain the title. And there, what a backdrop suplex by Hayabusa. Abdullah goes low and now grabs the fork, digging it into the neck now of Hayabusa. This is Abdullah's third defense of the title. Will he make it a successful V3? Or will he see a new champion? There's a chair shot to the head of Hayabusa. Both men run into the glass boards. The glass-covered boards, rather. Fisherman's Buster by Hayabusa. Did he get him here? 2 and 3. No! 2.9 kickout, says Atsushi. There's another ammo explosion. Hayabusa shoots Abdullah off the ropes. Tilt-to-whirl backbreaker. There's a spinning kick. Fisherman Buster again. Did he get him this time? 2 and no. Abdullah out of 2. Grabs a fork and stabs Hayabusa again. The fans booing Abdullah the Butcher here. They do not like this man. That's a body attack by Abdullah, putting all of his weight into that. There's the H-edge, and I got a 2 count. Falcon Arrow again. Is that it? 2 and 3. He got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new TGPW Deathmatch Champion, and his name is Hayabusa. All right, we are back and we are ready for our next contest. It is match number 7 here. And it is a grudge match of sorts, making his way to the ring. It is Marty Drip Drip. Look at the drip on this man. His opponent making his way to the ring. It is Johnny Drip Drip, the Prince of Parkour, John Morrison. Here we go, Marty Drip Drip versus Johnny Drip Drip. And you know what they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But old John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Drip Drip, doesn't seem to think so, as he claims that Marty Drip Drip has been ripping him off for months now and has decided to come to TGPW to confront him and challenge him to this one-on-one match here. So it's Marty Drip Drip versus Johnny Drip Drip. As you can see, in Marty Drip Drip's corner is Jade Cargill. We saw her earlier pick up a win in an Atomicos match over Queen's Quest. And you can see in Johnny Drip Drip, a.k.a. John Morrison's corner, is his wife, Taya Valkyrie. Or if you prefer, Frankie Monet. But the less said about Frankie Monet, the better, because quite honestly, no one probably remembers or wants to remember Taya Valkyrie's time as Frankie Monet in the WWE. Hangman's neckbreaker by Marty Drip Drip. Johnny sends him for a ride, hits the shoulder tackle. Since they're both named Drip Drip here, we'll just use first names, I guess. Johnny and Marty. As Johnny hits the splash in the corner on Marty. It's the battle of the Drip Drips here. Who's got the bigger drip? Marty says it's not. imitation that he's not ripping him off, that this is all drip, baby. Look at that. The agility of Marty Drip Drip. Marty Drip Drip coming off of that feud with bad old JR was successful in finally defeating Marty. Finally successful in defeating bad old JR was Marty Drip Drip. And that exploding barbed wire death match. After the ring exploded, there was only one man left standing. There's the Moonlight Drive. That is how he beat Dr. Death Steve Williams. But just a 2 count. Standing C4. But a Pele kick from Johnny takes down Marty. Johnny with a quick cover, 2, and no. Marty with the shoulder up. Johnny sends Marty into the buckle. Johnny has him down. There it is. Around the world, and a 2.9 off the Starship Pain, around the world, whatever you want to call it. 450 splash from Marty, gets a 2. The high-flying aerobatics on display by both men there as Johnny hit his move. The Starship Pain. There's a moonsault from the top to a standing Marty from Johnny. But then the 450 from Marty, as we saw. So both men trading high-flying moves there. Look at this. Marty with the Starship Pain. Did he get him? 2, and no. 2.9 kick out from Johnny Drip Drip. Moonlight Drive again. Hooks the leg. Did he get him? 2, and no. Johnny Drip Drip out at 2. Saw Johnny Drip Drip's friends, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler, in part 1 of Guerrilla Warfare. They picked up the win over the Thunder Buddies team of Juice and Thunder Liger and Thunder Rosa. There's a combination of elbow strikes from Johnny Drip Drip. There's a neck breaker. And Johnny Drip Drip is stunned. What a hangman's neck breaker from Johnny. What a drop toe hold by Marty. Wait a minute, caught him by surprise with that roll up. Did he get him? 3, he got him. Out of nowhere, Johnny Drip Drip with a surprise roll up. Picks up the win over Marty Drip Drip in this battle of the Drip Drips. All right, it's now time for our semi-main event of the evening here in part 2 of TGPW Guerrilla Affair 2022. And this match is set for one fall and is for the TGPW Trios Championship. Introducing first the challengers. On their way to the ring, Shark Boy, Battle Cat, and Arachnaman. Super Gimmick Masks Beyond Tomorrow. And introducing their opponents. They are the reigning and defending TGPW Trios Champions. It's the team of Shigeru Yurie, L. Lindemann, and Shima Stronghearts. All right, Shima and Shark Boy starting things off here. There's a Northern Lights suplex with a release by Shark Boy and a snap mare on Shima. Follows up with an elbow drop to Shark Boy. Now a headbutt. And another elbow drop. Coming back with a drop kick, and now repeated thrusts to the shoulder from Shima. Super kick by Shark Boy as he tags out to Arachnaman. SGMBT. Super Gimmick Mask Beyond Tomorrow. Arachnaman gets scooped and slammed by the big man, the beast, Shigeru Irie. Jumping elbow drop on Arachnaman as he gets thrown to the outside. Stronghearts, two-time TGPW Trios Champions, winning those titles back last month when they defeated Mudoverse, the men that beat them for the titles only a month prior. They got their rematch in an elimination match. Defeating Great Muda, Young Mudo, and Bad Blood to regain those trios titles. Prior to that loss to Mudoverse, Stronghearts were undefeated in TGPW and TWS for that matter, as they had won back-to-back trios tournaments, the T3 in 2020 and the T3 in 2021. Double drop kick there by Shark Boy and Battle Cat. But after that loss, they bounced back quickly, defeating the men that beat them for the titles in that elimination match to regain the titles. So now they are two-time Trios champions, looking to retain their titles here in their first defense. They failed to do so in their first reign, as they could not defend the titles successfully, losing them in their first defense to Mudoverse. Will Lightning strike twice? Or will Stronghearts retain the titles here? The last 2 months, we've seen the titles change hands. Will this be 3 months in a row that the titles switch hands? Lindemann showing off his technical prowess. What a bulldog by Battle Cat as he tags in the Shark Boy. Neckbreaker by Shark Boy. Battle Cat grabs a hold of the leg of El Lindemann. Got him in that leg grapevine. Shark Boy caught in that armbar. Shark Boy and Shima, who started this match, back in there now. We last saw Shark Boy in Mass Hysteria Part 4, Surprise, You're Dead, back in November, where he teamed with Shark Girl, Battle Cat, and Pizza Cat to defeat the Darkest Timeline team of Su Young, Abaddon, Relic, and Red Rum. As I mentioned, Battle Cat also in that match. Arachnaman last appeared in November at Mass Hysteria Part 1, Things That Take Bumps in the Night, as he teamed with Blitzkrieg and Space Monkey of SGMBT to defeat the team of Web of Widow, Spider Lady, Reclusa, and Terra. The only other appearance for Arachnaman was way back in June 2021 at Who Ate Your Cereal, part of the Summer Sizzler series, where he teamed with Shark Boy, Battle Cat, and Space Monkey to defeat the Dungeon of Doom team of Ming, Kamala the Shark, and the Zodiac by a countout. This is Shark Boy's fourth appearance, as Shark Boy wrestled on the very first show, February 2021, Guerrilla Warfare 2021, where he teamed with Curryman, Battle Cat, and Blitzkrieg to defeat the team of Dirty, Nasty, Filthy, Tom Lawler, Chris Dickinson, and the Nasty Boys. This is Battle Cat's 5th appearance, as his other 4th appearance was back at our March 2021 event at Tag Team Madness, where he teamed with Curry Man, a losing effort to Tom Lawler and Chris Dickinson. But I believe this is the first time that this trio of the SGMBT have teamed up together. Battle Cat, Shark Boy, and Arachnaman. Cross-legged fisherman driver and a 2 count. Drop kick by Battle Cat sends Shima all the way to the floor. Momentarily stunned with Shima, but he gets back in. It's a snap suplex on the Battle Cat. And it is Battle Cat and Shima, the legal participants. The Pele kick reversal by Battle Cat as he tags in Arachnaman. Double drop kick by the Masked Man on Shima. Shima, the leader of Stronghearts, slaps on that side headlock, grinding away at Arachnaman. Shigeru Irie in there again. The biggest man on his team. And probably the biggest man in this match. As Arachnaman hits a basement dropkick on Shigeru. Irie gets knocked over by Arachnaman, who hits a moonsault off the top. The agility of Arachnaman on display there. But Shigeru far too close to the ropes as he slams Arachnaman down. Follows it up with a jumping elbow drop. There's a scoop and a slam of his own from Arachnaman as here comes Shark Boy. Flying cross body by Arachnaman, who gets leveled with that elbow. But Shark Boy is the legal man as he hits a running elbow drop on the back of Irie, who buries that knee into the solar plexus. I've got that chokehold applied, but Battle Cat's there to save his partner. El Lindemann with the Tiger Suplex. And now the Samoan driver on Battle Cat. Shigeru gets back in. This Battle Cat chops away at El Lindemann, but a package pile driver by Shigeru on Shark Boy as he tags in Shima. Did not go for a cover, instead tags in Shima. It's another package pile driver. Oh my God, there's a chunner. My God, the chunner. By Stone Cold Shark Boy. Oh, shell yeah. But a drop kick by Shark Boy. Shima chopping away at Arachnaman. And now hits the Schwein on Shark Boy. But Shark Boy not the legal man. Arachnaman is. Hits a Frankensteiner off the top. Does Arachnaman. Shima is stunned. It's caught with that leaping lariat by Arachnaman. Body slam by Arachnaman. And now trying to get the crowd into this one as he heads up top and hits a splash from the top. But Shima feet in the ropes. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, we got a roll up, 2 and 3. Unbelievable. We've got new TGPW Trios Champions yet again as the Super Gimmick Mask Beyond Tomorrow knock off the Stronghearts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of Part 2 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022 Part 2. This is a 2 out of 3 falls steel cage matchup It is the captain, Steve Ahrendt, against the evil genius, Aaron Xavier. Again, 2 out of 3 falls in this steel cage. Steve running his way through the Alliance to End Steve, TATES. You know, the mastermind behind TATES, Windy City AC Antoine Clemens. That was revealed back in June at the My Own Summer event, June of 2021. It was after Aaron Xavier beat Steve Ahrendt in a steel cage match, where Xavier revealed the true mastermind behind TATES, as it was not Aaron Xavier, but in fact Antoine Clemens. We also got the introduction of the newest members of the Alliance, CNC Destruction, Chris Miller, Cody James, and Metalhead. Of course, Steve Ahrendt ridding TGPW of those 3 last month at Fate of Fire Pro when he teamed up with the Sideshow, Nacho Clown, Gobaldi, and Cypher to eliminate CNC Destruction and Metalhead from the equation. But then we saw another ghost of Steve's past rear his ugly head in the White Phenom attacking Steve after the match. They would have a match which would go to a no contest at Emerald Dawn last month. Then we saw in part 1 of Guerrilla Warfare here in February, Steve would emphatically defeat the White Phenom in a no disqualification match. And there's a 1 count. And rid himself of another member of the Alliance and the White Phenom. And then there were 2, as now it's the evil genius Aaron Xavier and Antoine Clemens. They are seemingly the only 2 members of the Alliance left. Steve has yet to destroy. And because of the controversial ending to their last cage match involving 2-count Lou Tefano, the referee, TGPW officials decided to name Bill Alfonso as the referee for this match. As we know, the shady officiating from 2-count Lou Tefano was because he accepted money under the table from Aaron Xavier to make that controversial call. There's a double stomp off the top to the back of Steve, rolls him over, goes for the cover, gets a 2 count before Steve kicks out. Series of reversals there, and Steve is feeling it now. Backdrop suplex, though, by Xavier on Ahrendt. Head first into the buckle goes Xavier, but Xavier comes back with a Russian leg sweep on Ahrendt. Knee to the midsection. They're now circling each other. Steve went for that lariat but missed. Hits him with a low blow and follows it up with a spear. Did not go for a cover. Xavier back to his feet quickly, but that lariat turns Xavier inside out as he is now stunned, setting him up perfectly for another spear. But Xavier back to his feet again, but gets caught off the ropes with that spear. Did he get him? 2 and no! 2.9 kick out from Aaron Xavier. He hits a double stomp off the top. Rolls him over, goes for the pin. 2 and no. Steve Ahrendt got the shoulder up at 2. It gets slammed head first into the cage. And now a little flip flop and fly, daddy. Bionic elbow, if you will. Ahrendt feeling it now with those punches. But Xavier with the throat slash goes behind, hits the back suplex. Heads up top, hits the double stomp perfectly. Drags him over, goes for the pin. 2 and no. 2.9 again. Ahrendt gets the shoulder up. The head scissor takedown by Xavier. What a scoop and a slam by Steve. And now getting the crowd into this one as he hits the spear again. Is this it? No! Again, Xavier out at 2.9. But a lariat there from Ahrendt sets him up for the sushi roll. Rolls over him back and forth. There's a cover. Did he get him? 3, and he does. Steve Ahrendt picks up the first fall in this 2 out of 3 falls cage match. All right, we are ready for fall number 2 here. Steve Ahrendt, the captain Steve Ahrendt, if you will, off to a commanding 1-0 lead over Aaron Xavier in this 2 out of 3 fall steel cage match, winning fall number 1 after the sushi roll. Aaron Xavier is going to have to come back here out of a 1-0 hole to try and even it up to get this to a 3rd fall. But will Steve Ahrendt make it a clean sweep and win 2 straight falls? There's a camel clutch. Break his back. Make him humble. European uppercut by Steve Ahrendt. Ahrendt going for that sushi roll again. That's how he won the first fall. But Xavier back to his feet. Misses a knife edge chop. Gets thrown into the corner. Irish whip off the ropes. Catches him with a back elbow. Does Ahrendt. Scoop and a slam, and again to the sushi roll. Irish whip by Xavier. Caught him with that back elbow. Now trading shots. Forearms and uppercuts. Ahrendt gets the better of that exchange and gets just a 1 count before Xavier kicks out. That chin lock applied by Aaron Xavier, but a bulldog by Ahrendt. Steve now with a series of European uppercuts takes down Xavier. Xavier buries the knee though. Shoots him off. Tried to go for a back elbow but missed. Just a straight jab by Ahrendt to the chin of Xavier. Xavier sent in the corner turnbuckle. Running back elbow and a lariat turns him inside out. Go behind, but a counter into a bulldog by Ahrendt. Sorry. There's an abdominal stretch, but a counter into the hip toss by Ahrendt. I believe that abdominal stretch, whatever you want to call it, also known in Japan as by another name. But there's a spear, and that could be it too. And no, 2.9. Xavier got the shoulder up. Wait a minute. He's hulking up, Jess. Feeling the power of the Steve-O-Maniacs, brother. The Steve-O-Maniacs behind Steve here in this one against the evil Alliance to End Steve. The evil genius, if you will. There's a low blow and then a drop kick. Series of strikes. Xavier gets caught with that short clothesline. And again, Steve feeding off the energy of this crowd. Setting him up for another spear. But Xavier back to his feet. Spiked him with that DDT. Might have been thinking about the double stomp there, but thought better of it. Instead, with a series of knee strikes, goes behind, but a counter by Ahrendt as he just shifts his weight there, using his size to his advantage. And again goes back to the move that won him the first fall. Will this lead to a third fall? No. Xavier back to his feet. Runs in with that knee. But Ahrendt comes back, and now we got a strike battle here. Who's going to win this one? Ahrendt wins it, leveling Xavier. That lariat. This is a back elbow in the corner, though. This could be an opening. Xavier needs and hits a double stomp into the back of Ahrendt. 2 and 3. No! I thought that might have been it right there. But Ahrendt able to get his shoulder up, but gets slammed head first into the cage, courtesy of Xavier. Testicular claw! Testicular claw! Is he going to give it up? He does! Xavier submits to the testicular claw. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there was one. Windy City AC, Antoine Clemens, he's the only man left standing for the Alliance to End Steve. And in part 3 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022, we are finally going to see it. Finally, one-on-one, no excuses, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. No members of the Alliance to End Steve left to help him. It is Steve Ahrendt versus Antoine Clemens one-on-one in part 3 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022. Will this finally be the end of the Alliance to End Steve? The only way that you're going to find out is to tune in to the next episode of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling and Fire Pro Wrestling. Once again, I have been your host, The Swink. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in part 3 of TGPW Guerrilla Warfare 2022.